up everybody, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. So today is a day that we're filming. So today is actually July 17th. I haven't uploaded in a month, almost two I think. Funny story, we'll get into that more into the video, but recently I just traveled, which I will go more in the video. That makes sense. So I'm going to show you what I pack in my makeup bag when I travel. So if you want to see what it's going to look like, then keep on watching. So I already primed. When I go on vacation, I try to bring as many primers as I can just because I don't ever know what I'm feeling. I did bring 2 hydration primers. So I brought my Smashbox Primerizer as well as my Makeup Forever Step 1 hydration primer. I brought this one because this one's more of a tacky feeling and this one is more of a hydrating primer. So this one is more if I need that little bit of hydration but I want my foundation to stick on all day, and this is more of like a nighttime foundation if my skin is feeling a little bit dry, but it doesn't need to stay on all day. This is the IT Cosmetics by Pores and this is the Professional. This one is for if I am feeling a little bit more dry, then I use this one, which I already did. And then this one is for if I'm a little bit oily that day and I want oil control. I will use this one because this one is a more matte type of formula. Okay, so technically this is a primer. It's literally the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, but I do mix this in with my foundation, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a primer, but I just mix this in to make my foundation look a little bit more dewy if I want it to. I also got a new foundation. It's the same one, Too Faced Born This Way, but this is a natural beige because my tan faded a lot because I was gone for 2 weeks, and I had this foundation but in nude and it was way too pink. Like, it was ridiculously pink, so I had to get this one because these two are both yellow foundations. This is light beige and natural beige. They definitely don't match me right now, so I'm gonna mix it in with my ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Light 10. So I'm just gonna pump these in the back of my hand. I have been in Europe for the last 2 weeks and I just got back on the 15th actually. I went on a little family vacation. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. I went on a little family vacation with me, my mom, my dad, and my brother. So the 2 concealers that I packed were the Master Conceal from Maybelline, which is in light medium 30, and this one is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in light 10. The reason I brought this one is because this one matches my skin tone more than this one does, but I brought this one just in case I needed to lighten up my foundation or I wanted to add a little bit more high points. It was so nice because we went in there kind of acting like we knew everything that was going on, and we really did know a lot of stuff, but there was a lot of stuff that we were really surprised about, and there's a lot there. It's crazy how the culture is just so different in so many different countries. Pausing the story a little bit, I did bring my bronzing contouring shade as well in my concealer, but I'm not going to use it today because I just don't really feel like it, and that's the only reason. For setting powders, I brought my 2 favorite powders, and really the 2 only loose powders that I like and own. This is the Laura Mercier and this is the Maybelline Fit Me. The reason I brought 2 was because this one is a lot lighter and this one is darker, but it has better coverage, quote-unquote coverage. This one just settles with my under eyes better, but this one is lighter, and it does set with my under eyes still well, but this one just does it a little bit better. So oftentimes I like to mix these. I don't know if I've done that in a video or not yet, but oftentimes I like to mix these, but today I'm just going to use this because I don't really have a reason to use the Maybelline one. I don't know if any of you have ever been to Spain, but if you ever go, take me. No, but it was nice that we didn't really like have like an exact idea what we were doing, because that was what made it so much more fun, is we got to explore everything. So like, we were constantly using taxis, we were constantly asking people like, hey, where is this, and like, we were definitely insane tourists, but it was nice. It was like a little exploration type of thing, and it was nice to do it with my family, especially because, I mean, of course I would want to do it with my friends, but it's always fun to do it with your family and experience that with your family. We did a little bus tour in England, and it's all a blur, honestly. Like, it was all so much fun, and it was all just such an amazing like experience that it was just like so much going on, so much fun, like da da da, over here, let's plan something else, like time change. Oh my gosh, time change. I'm using the Benefit Bare Minerals Bare Pro foundation in Cool Beige 10. This is the only powder foundation I brought because this one is really nice. It's not crazy coverage, so because I'm not the same color that I was when I first went on the trip, it was still nice to be able to set my skin, give myself a little bit of that bronzy look, that tan look. But yeah, I really like this one in general, but the only thing about this one that I don't really like is that it's not very good at controlling oil, and it's a powder. It doesn't really have to, but that is something that powders do, is they control the oil, but this one doesn't at all. So if you are oily, I recommend getting this, but for more of like a touch-up type of thing. So of course I brought my Shade and Light palette, just because this one does have these nice light tones. These two shades are really nice for when I'm light, not pale, but light. So this is why I brought this one. And then I also brought my Smashbox. This is my baby, you know. This one is for when I'm pale. I really like it, but this is a really good contour shade. And this one's almost gone, so I just bought this one just because this is like my essential type, you know. And also I brought my Anastasia contour powder kit. And this one is my medium to tan one. This is the one that I'm currently using right now. This one's missing because I don't know, but I like these ones, of course, when I'm tan. And this is a really good palette because you can mix everything with everything. So it's a palette, you know, like I can mix this one and get a nice bronzy shade, or if this one's too dark or too orangey, I can mix it with this one or this one, you know. So yeah. And then the brushes that I brought with it, this was my cream contour brush, by the way. I like this one because it's very like, and you can like blend it well. And then for powder, this one is like my favorite bronzing brush, and this one is my favorite contouring brush. These are the Morphe M437, and this is the Morphe R10. The bus tour literally went everywhere, so we were pretty well aware where everything was. We did some shopping, of course, and we went to dinner, obviously, and we went to afternoon tea, which if you ever go to England or you ever go to London, I recommend that so much because it's so much fun. And do not leave England or London without trying tea. And if you do, I will be upset with you. Okay, now for blush, I brought my two favorite blushes, obviously Milani Luminoso and my Laura Geller Tropic Hues blush. Love these two so much. I like this one because it's peachy, and I like this one because it gives a little darker pinky, and they're both luminous bronzers, so they both make my cheeks look very like young and glowy, and you know. So I'm gonna use this one today. Yeah, I'm gonna use this one today. And this one broke. I'm so upset. Like this part that always pops out, it broke while I was there, and I'm super upset about that. But this is the brush that I brought. I think I brought another one. Yes, I did. I also brought this angled brush. I just like the flat top brush just because it's just easier to apply the product with. But yeah, I always go ham on blush, and I don't really feel bad about it. Alrighty then, now for highlight. So I did kind of bring a lot of highlights, but they're all for good reasons. So the first one I brought is my Afterglow palette, of course, just because this is a very nice palette for when I'm on the lighter skin tone because of this right here. But when I was tanner, then I could actually use this one, and then I was able to mix these two and everything. And I just love this one just because it is a highlighting palette, so sometimes you're not always feeling the same look every day, and then you can go back to that. I also brought my Laura Geller Gilded Honey. Like, I just love this one because it's so golden and so pretty, and it's just a nice finish on the skin. And I lastly brought my Jouer Skinny Dip highlighter, which I can't even tell you how much I love this highlighter. And I'm gonna show you how much I love this highlighter and how good it looks on the skin. I just brought this little brush. This has been really good applying my highlight lately. Don't know what it is, but I also brought this cream highlighter just in case I did want my highlight to look a little bit more intense some days, and I did put it on my collarbone some days. This is the Benefit What's Up highlighter. It's just a little Yeah. I don't really like using this putting it over powders because it does pick up the foundation and off the skin because it's a cream. You don't put creams on top of powders, obviously. But I'm gonna use this right now. Y'all need to look. Y'all need to look at this. Okay, wait, that wasn't that good. Hold on. Look at that. That is, are you kidding? Like, that's so beautiful. Like, and just that adds the little brightness on the cheekbone. And I also bring this into my brow bone just to curve it all in, you know. Okay, so these are all the eyeshadow brushes that I brought. I'm not gonna do eyeshadow today just because I really don't have that much time. I have like an hour to finish my makeup, but I'm not gonna do eyeshadow today, so I'm just gonna show you guys the brushes that I brought. I brought a lot of blending brushes. I brought my Jaclyn Hill palette as well. Let me show you guys that palette really quick, just in case you don't know, even though you know. But I brought my Jaclyn Hill palette, and this palette is just stunning. It has everything you need, everything you want and more, and it's just a good palette, and I brought it because I love it. So I brought tons and tons and tons of blending brushes. Just name them, they're there, you know. Morphe M443s, M441s, M433s, I think I already said that. But just of all different sizes too. I brought this little tiny one. This is a Morphe M506. This is a really good crease blending brush. And then of course I brought my little detailing ones like this, this one, my MAC one, and then I brought some smudger brushes as well, just because you never know what's going to go in your lower lash line. So I do recommend that if you are going to do eyeshadow on a trip, just bring your blending brushes, your little detailing brushes, and your like lid type of brushes, if you understand that. But and other than that, don't bring just don't bring anything that you know you're not gonna need. Like, obviously I didn't bring this brush. Why? Because I didn't need to. I could bring another one, this one, even though these are two different things. But you know, I'm not going to bring every single brush that I have. I just brought my essential blending brushes, my essential lid brushes, and my essential crease brushes. Now, I am a freaking baboon. I didn't bring setting spray when I went, and I don't know why. But I did bring my Evian spray. I think I've been so close to the camera like the whole time, and I'm so sorry. But I did bring my Evian spray because a lot of times setting spray isn't like that big of a deal for me because my makeup's gonna get messed up either way, and it looks good for a while. So it's all about the products that you use more than like, save the whole thing with setting spray. So I know these products are gonna last for a long time, whatever. But I did bring my Evian spray just because sometimes I do look powdery and I do need to make sure that I set it all. So I'm gonna use this right now. Just pat it in. But I do want to try out this ColourPop Rose Quartz Crystal Priming Spray. This is like a setting and a priming spray. I did want to try this out because I did have the amber one, which I really liked except for the sprayer. So I just wanted to try this one out. It's just like the other one. The only thing that I don't like about these is the mister on this, because it's just like just sprays you with it. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. And this is my room. So I'm gonna spray this. It smells so good. I got this fan. I really like how my skin's looking right now. Okay, and some products that I'm not going to be using, but I did bring because I'm not doing eyeshadow and lashes. I brought 2 lash glues. I brought my Black Kiss one, and I also... Wait, no, this is Lash Couture. I thought this was Kiss, but it's Lash Couture. I really like this one, though. And I also brought my Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive. This is just clear, and it also has aloe vera in it. And then I brought 2 eyeliners. This is a pen eyeliner. This is the Stila one in Intense Black or something. Yeah, I really like this one. This is one of my favorite ones. And also I brought a regular stick one, and this is the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner Pencil in Obsidian. I did bring a brow pencil. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. I brought this one because you always need a brow pencil. Can't just go with pomades, can't just go with, I mean you can, but me personally. So I did bring this one. I also brought my dip brow. This one saved me a lot because I don't know what it is, but I can't do eyebrows. So this one was able like to help me like clean them up sometimes and like give them more of like a sharp look and look more clean. And then for brow gels, I did bring my Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara from L'Oreal, because this one does add a little bit of volume, sets the brows, and it adds a little bit more color. And then lastly, I brought my ABH Brow Gel, which is clear because that's a really good one. Makes your eyebrows crunchy, which is my favorite. So we also took a train from Barcelona to Spain. Oh my gosh, that's not even right. So we also took a train from Paris to Spain. And it was really cool, and we saw a lot of castles and all that, and it was just really pretty out there. And so I recommend, if you guys do go from like country to country out in Europe, I recommend that you go on a train just because it's way less of a hassle than an airplane, and just like it's just more of a cooler vibe, you know, like than like always constantly being on airplane if you do live in California, or always driving somewhere. Like, it's just cool to be on a train, you know? Also for brows, I did bring my angled brow thing, and I brought two flat and a regular pointy brush to clean up my brows. For lashes, I brought my lash book from Morphe. Go ahead and pick it up if you want to, because it's really good and it's really nice for travel. And I brought this with all different styles, all different pairs, as well as I brought tweezers and eyelash cutters. Okay, so for eyelashes, I obviously brought all my stuff, but I also brought two mascaras. This is my Bad Gal Bang, and then this is my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, and I brought my eyelash curler. I'm not doing lashes today because I'm just going to practice, and I don't really feel like wearing lashes to practice. So I also brought my Jeffree Star, this isn't the one I used, but this is my Jeffree Star lip scrub. I used the mint one, and I also brought two lipsticks. I actually brought three. This is a super light mud one, and I brought my Anastasia honey one, which is like a brown, and then I also brought my ColourPop Brink one, which is like a pinky, and then I also brought this lip gloss. This is my Anastasia Beverly Hills Kirsten lip gloss, and then of course a lip liner. This is the NYX nude, and I brought chapstick. That is it for all the products that I took with me on travel. Also, this is the bag that I brought, just so you guys get a little reference of how much stuff I fit in there. So if you guys are traveling, make sure you bring all the stuff that you feel comfortable with and which you are going to feel good on your trip, and not worry about, oh my gosh, is this foundation gonna look good, or am I gonna feel good? Because you always want to feel good when you're in a different place than usual. So thank you all so much for watching this video. Also, I just wanted to say, the video that I'm either uploading before or after this, which is my Pride makeup tutorial, yeah, if that one is going up, I did that in the beginning of June, and I forgot to edit it, and I was lazy, which I'm not going to be anymore, and I just didn't edit it. So I'm sorry for doing it so late, and like it's just gonna be weird now, so I'm almost just thinking just don't even put it up. But if I do, I'm sorry, it was late. I'm sorry that I did it at a weird time, but yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did like this video, please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Also, I made an Instagram page, and it's all about fitness and beauty, which is literally called Fitness and Beauty by Bree. So if you want to go follow that to just look at some little looks that I'm doing on the side, or just some little updates of when my videos are going out, and just a little story on me and what I like to do, make sure you go follow that.